Hey guys, what's going on? And more importantly, what the heck is this? Yes, as you guys know, it is a parrot disco. But why am I back in the disco? And what the heck happened to the disco dart? Well, I have to admit, my maiden was an absolute failure. This thing did not want to take off. I do have some videos, but I'd rather not share them because it was a pretty depressing weekend. We had a perfect day to fly on Saturday. I went up to my friend's farm, socially distanced in the field with him, and yep, we tried to fly and had absolutely no joy. Not only that, but the Dart 250G, which was also supposed to be maidened, did not fly either, so I've completely rebuilt that, or it's in the process of being completely rebuilt. I actually managed to toast both the Runcam Split 4K and another camera and the Maytech F411 WSE flight controller, and all of that I managed to do because the battery effectively slid forward and destroyed everything on impact. So stronger Velcro or stronger battery tie-down needed next time. On top of that, the motor was spinning the wrong way. When I got home, I found out that was easy enough to correct. So I have done that, and I've also removed the Runcam split, changed the battery location a bit. We're going to put the new flight controller right here, and I've moved the VTX further back. So complete change on the Dart 250G. In terms of the Dart XL, that's back to the standard motor now, standard prop, because the disco motor just didn't seem powerful enough to launch this bad boy. On top of that, I think the servos might be reversed, and there was no clear way to do that on the disco without, say, uploading ArduPilot or something like that firmware on there. So I've decided to repair the disco, which, yeah, has just been a case of adding a little bit of offcuts of bits and bobs of laminate that I had, and strengthening up these slightly with some plastic strips that are currently drying on the wing. These plastic strips are because basically when these were moving from here, the end didn't seem as quite as stable. There seemed to be a bit of flex in the elevons, as you guys reminded me they're called. So we've added on a little bit of hard plastic just to make sure that the end doesn't flex as much. And already, yeah, you can see that flex there, right, when I push this up. There is slight bend in this, so I may add something else. Ideally a carbon fiber rod would work there, but I've just popped these on for now to see if they make a difference and see if we can get the disco back up and running. I've also added a TBS crossfire for full manual mode on the disco to give me a little bit more fun flight. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Looks like the Disco Dart project, for the moment at least, was a failure, and I think there's a couple of reasons. I think that it's not aerodynamic, you know, like the disco, so it already needs a little bit more power, and yeah, it's just generally heavier. So less aero, heavier, smaller motor, all of those ingredients added up to massive fail. I might post some pictures of that or some short videos of crashes. Maybe we'll make a meme out of it, but so far so bad, and back to the drawing board really on the Parrot Disco. We're going to stick a F405 wing from Maytech in here, a Maytech GPS, and I've got a 4S lithium ion pack for that, so that's going to be rebuilt. This is rebuilt, just to show you. Chuck is all back in there. We've got the big battery in there, 5.2 LiPo, which was what it flew fine with before, and we've got the TBS crossfire in there. So pretty happy that the disco is going to fly again. How well it'll fly, not sure. Hopefully it's slightly improved versus when I took it apart. This one should be back up and running, the 250G, in the next day or two. Flight controller arrives for that tomorrow. And this one, the flight controller should arrive the next day. So yeah, fingers crossed for me, guys. We might have 3 planes now. And to be honest, in my anger and disgust, I ordered my first quadcopter on Sunday after I had the disaster with these. And that is going to be an iFlight Chimera 4 long range. So 3800 kV with a TBS crossfire. Came in at sub £200. So not bad at all, really. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Sorry I couldn't present you guys with a maiden video. Popped a little bit of that underneath as well, just so we can perhaps see it when it's up in the air. And a couple of flashes of it under the wings. As I say, these were just off cuts. Excuse the poor workmanship here, but as you can see from my garage, my life's full of poor workmanship. So as long as we get a little bit of fun along the way, that's all that matters. Peace out, guys. Cheers. Bye.